Good day to you, friends and followers. My name is Ardric, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Now, before you head on out to fight Yhorm, if you have the Storm Ruler from the previous playthrough, go ahead and throw that in your inventory, as that is actually going to make a difference here. Actually, back up. This is the ladder I want. I always make that mistake. Now, I'm not going to be going through the Profane Capital, basically, because there is nothing here that is relevant. What's this item? I want this item. Oh, now for that. Okay. Probably because I'm running on 4 hours of sleep, but that's okay. Let's heal up. I'm gonna grab that. Ow. Haha. Can't hit me now. Heal up. Adios. Don't bother. No, don't mind me. I'm good. I'm not bothering you. Don't bother me. Now I'm bothering you. Ow. You still shouldn't bother me though. It's kind of rude. Alright. That's all done. And just like that, we're at Yhorm. Long fight, run, I know. So, I'm gonna go ahead and top off here. And, I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and pop this. And then, equipment, since nothing else really matters here. Pop on Storm Ruler. What if you upgrade if it has an effect on anything? Alright, here we go.
Yhorm, old friend. I, Siegward of the Knights of Catarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Love that cutscene. Love it. Oops, that is the wrong weapon. Will you please stop? There we go. Now, Siegward can take a lot of hits off this guy, but if you aren't careful, he will kill him. And first time I did this, I didn't realize that. I didn't know what I was doing. Yhorm kind of played into Siegward pretty good. So, just something to be aware of. If he's hitting Siegward too much, be sure to hit him. Don't let him wail on Siegward. He's coming after you, it's not too bad. But you definitely do not want him downing Siegward in this fight. Also, if Siegward does manage to die in this fight, Yhorm will glitch out, and it will be considered the strength of having Phantom with you even if you're doing it by yourself. So just something to keep in mind. It can be very bad.
It seems I am in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast. To your valor, and my old friend Yhorm. Long may the sun shine. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty.
Unkindled one. The fire fades and awaits its one last lord. Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul.
So a couple cool cutscenes there. I love the Siegward arc in this game. I like the fact that it goes to that. And if you read Storm Ruler, it tells you that Yhorm kept one, gave the other to his friend, and Siegward is that friend. And Siegward had a duty to bring down Yhorm. And I wonder if the reason is because Yhorm. I wonder if Yhorm ever told him if I go crazy or if I become a Lord of Cinder, I need you to take care of this for me or what. But I just like the fact that that whole story arc happens the way that it does. Now we are going to speak with Emma.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be, a lord.
And the Basin of Vows. But I am not going to touch that. Instead, I'm out of here. I'm going to go Bonfire Last Rested at first. Because we're just going to travel either way. Okay, now we get Yhorm the Giant. I like the fact that that bonfire auto-lights for you, so that you don't actually have to go like... 'cause it just dawned on me, I was like, I wonder if I'm going to have to go actually get that bonfire. So I completely forgot whether or not it did or didn't. The reason you want to come back here is because right there... yoink, the other Storm Ruler and the Pierce Shield, as well as the entire Onion Bros set. So you still end up with his armor, and you end up with his Storm Ruler, his shield, and another Storm Ruler. So if you did this quest line during your previous playthrough, you'll end up with multiple Storm Rulers, which is kind of cool if you have people with you that haven't done it before. You just drop Storm Rulers for them and go, here you go. You guys got fun with this. Okay, that is done. So now we're going to jump to the shrine. And you know, even if for no other reason, Siegward's line is not hard to do. And it's really not burdensome to do his line. You know, just for the Titanite slap, if nothing else, it's worth doing. Let's go ahead and get rid of Storm Ruler here and find you. Alright, nothing here, I assume. Nope. Didn't think I had any. That's what I came to actually check on, was him. Now, it may be that you need to get to the next area here before he will, but I'm kind of thinking that he went ahead and passed out on me, so let's go ahead and hit up. Actually, what we're going to do, we're actually going to check on this right quick. We're going to try to figure out what I'm doing. Distant Manor. There's 3 points in the game. No, 2 points, right? There's 2 points in the game where Greirat can die. And so in turn, that means that either he can die in Irithyll in this here sewer system, or he can die in one of the other areas. Lothric Castle, I believe. And the problem is I don't want him dying in Lothric Castle because, and he will die in Lothric Castle. If you send him to Lothric, he will die. Just need to check around here. I've never had him die here on me. That's what I was trying to remember. This area 4. Whoa, no you don't. The fact that we completed Siegward's quest line and he is not here is a little bit troublesome. Oh, is that it over there? I think that's it over there. I do think that it happened. Wow. Out of all the playthroughs I've gone through so far, the one I would mess it up on would be this one. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently I got ahead of myself at some point or something. So there they are, right there. Greirat's ashes. Shoot. Okay, which I think the only thing you really miss out on is, I think he restocks into, whatchamacallits. Twinkling Titanite. He gets 3 of those. He gets 3 Titanite chunks and lightning arrows. And then if you send him to Lothric Castle, he dies anyway. There's no way to avoid Greirat's mishap there, which I would just never send him. So.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou hast given. And awfully warm at that.
Also, quick shout out to the channel of Firebird. He does daily streams, so if you guys would do a quick check over on his channel, that'd be cool.
I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would
Thanks
never
for
indulge such base
doing that. So
contrivances.
let's see. She opens up. I'm gonna grab this Divine Blessing. Yeah, here's the things he would sell here, and then it still gives you the 3 of each here. It's Scale and Twinkling, my mistake. Then the rest of the items that he would normally have in his inventory associated with that. And then still lightning bolts. It was lightning bolts, not arrows, sorry. Fire arrows were what I was thinking of, so there you go. And moonlight arrows, so on and so forth. Dark arrows. Alrighty, well, that's done. That's unfortunate. But again, he's going to die one place or the other if you send him out, so it's an unfortunate thing that happens. Now before I take off, I'm actually going to replace... I don't need this anymore. There we are. Now let's go ahead and head over to Fort. Come on. Come on. Load it up. Alright. Again, this may require some of my terrible editing in order to spare you some very uninteresting parts here. I'm just going to try to ditch these guys. Somehow these knights, though, they have this really impressive tracking. Okay, not so much that time. Haha. And your face, knights. Alright. And now we get this disturbing cutscene. And our dancer buddy. Alright. I have enough time to buff. Oh. Well, if I had rolled properly. Or was doing this at all. She does have a shapely rear though, I have to admit. Close to that. Boink. Oh, I need to get away from you, don't I? Yep. Gonna heal up while she's doing that. I was fortunate enough to get her near that pillar. If you can do that, she'll just kind of get stuck in that pillar and get confused. Whoa. Oop. Oh. Oh, no you don't. This one. Yes, I don't want to get hit by. Oh, come on. Come on. Poke in the butt. Look at that butt. Nice butt. Alright. Dancer down. New bonfire. Surprised at the dancer in one go. I'm not gonna lie. Okay guys, that's the entirety of this one. The unfortunate sad end to Greirat in this one. But I mean again, the only difference is he'll go to the shrine, and you can choose to leave him there or send him to Lothric Castle. If he's in Lothric Castle, he's going to die one way or another and end up on the roof. So his story is always kind of a sad one. It's just a matter of which place he dies. So, just one of those things to keep in mind. And then we are going to do this cutscene, and then we're going to call it. This creepy, creepy cutscene. Alrighty, and with that, we are done with this episode. So, the next area we're going to be tackling the Consumed King's Garden as well as the Untended Graves, and we will be getting a couple of summons in, and then we'll be moving on to Lothric Castle itself, where we're going to see another couple of summons, which is where it's going to get toward the end of our whole NPC stuff. We're done with Siegward. We'll soon be done with Orbeck. We'll soon be done with Cirrus. Once we're done with Cirrus, we'll just go ahead and do Leonhard's questline in one fell swoop. And then, once we're done with that, we're going to be pretty well finishing out everything. That's really sort of the end of it. Once Lothric's down, then you're pretty well done with all of your NPC questlines at that point, because you're going to be able to just go through and just finish the rest of them out, and you'll be able to see kind of where everybody ends up, because at that point in the game, which is of course next to the end of the game anyway, you can you'll already have all the items you need, you'll already have everything else set up, so you'll get to see how everybody, their arc ends, and what all the work that you've been doing has amalgamated into. Or I should say, kind of culminated into the amalgamation of horrors and whatnot that await some. But at any rate, thanks guys for checking it out. If it helped, please hit that like button, help me back. If it didn't, then I'm sorry. But good news is you don't have to watch a whole bunch of terrible editing from me fighting the dancer, getting my face smashed in, and throwing my controller through the TV. So, yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next episode. We tackle Consume King's Garden and the Untended Graves, and we will knock out a couple more NPC summons. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.